Constantly, we're always becoming something. Each day, we're actually becoming a version of ourselves that we can foresee in the future. And there's a way that you could become conscious of that. And there's a way that you can take more control over what those next steps would be or what that outcome is going to be. And for myself, I was moving down a path that felt familiar or felt comfortable instead of doing something that when I thought about it felt uncomfortable, but I kind of ran away from it because of me being comfortable with the version that I was, not realizing that that uncomfortable feeling is something that I'm supposed to push through. That I'm supposed to kind of like I'm supposed to examine. So today I wanted to get on live, talk a little bit, and at the same time get my practice in, because this is something that I'm trying to extend. I'm trying to, I guess, expand my knowledge, or not expand my knowledge, but how should I say? Give my knowledge to other people and learn how to articulate myself in that way. So I came up with 3 simple steps that anybody can do. It's not complicated, very easy. It's 3 steps. Let's do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. 3 steps, right? 3 steps anyone can start doing to learn themselves and make a shift in their mindset. First step. Step number 1. Honesty. Honesty is the first step. And I mean real honesty, not no fake honesty, not halfway honesty, not the version of honesty you show people just to kind of fit in. I'm talking about the real honesty you have with yourself when nobody's around. See, I'm in the room by myself, and by myself I'm cool. By myself I'm this. By myself I believe in myself. By myself I love music. By myself I'm a rap artist. By myself this is who I am. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. I know that I'm not no mechanic, so I ain't even going to pretend that I know a bunch of shit about cars. I might know how to change a brake, change some brakes or change the oil and shit like that. But getting under the hood and doing something that's complicated, I'm not doing that. I can't do that. So I'm not gonna lie to myself. And there's a lot of dudes out there that lie to themselves and say, "Oh, I know stuff about cars, or I know stuff about mechanics." You don't know nothing. You're not a mechanic. You're not certified. You're not nothing. You don't. So stop lying to yourself. And those are the kind of things that really can like cloud up your space and cloud up your mind, because you taking in something that you don't really love to do. You don't have a passion for that. So it makes no sense to cloud up your talent and your energy on something that you don't even practice every single day. So those are the little things that you got to be more aware of. And you have to ask yourselves those questions, like, what actually excites me? What drains my energy? What is my passion? What am I doing because I truly want to do it? And what am I doing because I feel like I'm supposed to do it? Like, a lot of what I'm doing, I feel like I'm supposed to do this. It's not because I find it cool or anything. It's because it's like, this is what I'm supposed to do, because it comes easy. And most people avoid the step because it can be uncomfortable. And that was me for a long time. I was very uncomfortable and not realizing that my emotions was signals for me to keep going. It was pointing me in the right direction, but I let the emotions and the thoughts of other people or the opinions of other people kind of stop me or hinder my own growth within inside of myself, and something that I knew within inside of myself. And once I was able to combine my experience with scripture, that's when it kind of really blew my mind. Because in the scripture it says, search me and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me and lead me in the way everlasting. That's what it says in the scripture. So we see that the beginning of growth, it starts with allowing yourself to be searched, allowing yourself to examine yourself and examine it with honesty. So step 1, honesty. Step 2, let's work on that. I'll work on my handwriting, I promise. Step 2, observation. Observation. Right? It'll help to write this stuff down too. Write it down, 3 steps, and start going through this yourself. Once you start going through this yourself, you'll see what I'm talking about. And with observation, you just pretty much just start watching yourself, or start watching your patterns. Like, how do you react to things when things don't go your way? Damn, this guy's... You interrupting my joint here, man. But yeah, just observe yourself, watch your patterns. How do you feel when you come across fear? What thoughts keep repeating in your mind? Because your patterns will tell you more about who you are than anything you say about yourself. And that part is important. You can't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself while doing this either. Because you're not here to beat yourself up or to say to yourself, oh, you should have did this, or you should have been this way, you should have been that way. No, you're here at the very, very exact moment in time you're supposed to be. That's the whole key thing of the whole entire piece. If you're listening to this right now, if you're here right now on this live, or if you come across it, you're here because you're supposed to be here. You're seeing it because you're supposed to see it. You're hearing this part of the live because you're supposed to. Not because it's a chance, not because it's a coincidence, not because it's really that deep that you really hear because, okay, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be learning this part of trying to be observant of myself and trying to be honest with myself. And even and again, once you're able to find scriptures, it's like it's almost undeniable of what you need to do next. Even in the scriptures, it says, let us examine our ways and test them, and let us return to the Lord, right? So examine yourself. And who's going to examine you but you? It's only you. Ain't nobody else to examine you. Everybody else who's examining you, their perception or their opinion of you don't matter anyway. So examine yourself and be good to yourself. Be positive to yourself, because you're here for a good reason. And that verse is powerful because it literally tells you to examine your ways, to observe how you're living and where your actions is leading you. So that's step 2. So step 3 is where the shift happens, right? Step 3 is